What happens when one person in a relationship is a Republican and the other is a Democrat? Let's watch this scene and find out. The actors role-played this situation and there was no script. I didn't censor what they said. So let's take a look.
Yes, my love.
And it's been a long day getting grilled on my client.
For what?
Oh, just one of the tenants won't pay their rent. You have to evict them, the usual stuff.
Evict them? You didn't ask them what happened. You didn't give them a grace period.
Baby, it's not my job to fix everyone's problem, okay?
Yeah, but you have to have some humanity, have some empathy. You can't just leave someone on the street.
Yes, you're right. That's why I offered up one of the spaces in the building and rented it to them and gave them a place to stay, and they're not upholding their end of the bargain, so.
How long did you give them before you kicked them out?
What is legally required.
What is legally required? You didn't ask them, hey, what's up? Maybe, I can help you. No.
You know that's how I pay for all this, right? You know that this is
again with the paying for all this. I would be happy with you if we were living on the street. I don't care about all of this stuff. Where's your heart?
Yeah, you say that, but you and I both know that's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it absolutely is not. You know that you may not love me for my money, but you wanted a man that provides, and I'm providing.
Oh, no. Don't. I would never be that shallow. Are you kidding me? I love you for who you are.
Really?
Yes, of course. I was homeless for 5 days, and it was fine. I mean, it wasn't the greatest, but I endured.
Yeah.
So
you picked yourself up and you did something about it.
But not everybody is so lucky, and that's why I really feel for your tenants that can't just pay rent on time every month. This city is really hard.
Just let me tell you, life is hard. Okay. I didn't just start owning a building. I had to earn that. I had to work for it.
And I'm so proud of you, babe. It's amazing that you did that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But the thing is, I had to start from scratch. I had to start from zero. I didn't come from a rich family. I was the son of 2 blue-collar parents, okay? All right? And I figured it out. Okay.
No, I'm actually being really serious.
Really?
I think
I'm
your story is
condescending.
No, baby, your story is beautiful, and I'm so proud of you. But I also feel as though not everybody is equipped with the same education as you. I mean, you were really lucky, you got a scholarship to a great college. Not everybody has that, Some people don't even get to go to community college. So we have to just allow people to come into, we have to have, I think the biggest thing that I would love from you is empathy for your tenants, for everybody, And
you know this, I'm willing to help people if they are willing to help themselves, okay? And that means if something's going wrong, come to the table with solutions, not problems, okay? When people, I don't have time to fix everyone's problems. I don't. Who does? Okay? So my job is to maintain a business, and if they can't uphold, then they have to go. Period. And someone who can uphold their end of the deal gets it. Regardless of the situation, I can't fix that for them.
How would you feel if that was your parents or were just thrown on the street?
Well, if they were my parents, I would take care of them. So.
And what if they don't have family like that, Think about it. Dick Cheney was super anti-gay marriage. And then his daughter was gay. And what happened? Now all of a sudden he loves gay marriage. So I feel like it's really hard sometimes until it happens to you. You know what I mean? That's why I just want you to understand, put yourself in the position of that family. Now, what are they going to do? They're going to live at a homeless shelter?
Maybe. Look at you. You were homeless for 5 days, and you figured it out. You just told me that.
I know.
So maybe this is the best thing that can happen.
You know what?
Maybe because of this,
you're right.
They will be able to pull themselves up by their bootstraps and figure out how to be better people, fit for society.
Better people? That's not what makes someone a good person. Oh my God. But yes, I do know what you're saying, because you're right. When I was in that shelter, it really made me figure out what I wanted to do. And so maybe you're actually just giving them a good life lesson.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
It's tough love, I guess. And I love you, so I'm gonna have to just accept you for who you are or whatever.
can you believe these Republicans? Always trying to be racist, take away our jobs.
Racist? They're not racist.
They're not racist.
Republicans actually love black people.
Show me where.
I mean, think about it. Think about how many jobs they've made.
They
Like-
haven't made any jobs for black people.
Of course
They're
they
always going to
have.
take jobs from black people. They don't want new people.
I think you're racist. This is reverse racism, what
You
you're
think
saying.
I'm
Of-
racist?
Absolutely.
You must be crazy.
Now I'm crazy.
You must be crazy. Don't tell me. Are you? You're not.
I mean, listen. I mean, I don't think my vote's really going to matter in this state. So,
No, why do you say that? I think you're
because
wrong.
we're a blue state, babe.
Yeah, it's a great state. I think the country is actually going in the right direction, especially the state.
I feel like the red's going to take it. It's just that my vote's not going to matter. You know what I mean?
But the Reds it's just there. But really, the blue states, the blue ideas are, I think, what are the fundamentals of America. I think that's what makes America great.
Again, you think that's what makes America great? So you voted for the red, babe?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Did you vote for the Red?
I mean, listen, hear me out, okay? Because there are things that like I do resonate with
Okay.
in the Democratic Party, but I just feel like overall it just makes more sense to be a Republican, you know? I mean, I want my money. I care about my money. I care about my freedom.
I do too.
Okay.
And
So the Democrats are gonna make you broke, babe.
not at all, right?
I mean, how much taxes are you paying right now?
I pay enough for the people, right?
Not for the people. Pay for yourself, babe.
People need school lunches, healthcare,
I need
roads,
no
police
food.
officers, right?
Yeah. Police officers.
Yeah.
Isn't that like against everything? Fuck the
Not-
police.
No. I'm all about
Blue lives don't matter.
No.
No.
That's extreme. I think we should have some police, but we shouldn't have it this terrorizing mass army that's just taking over the world. No.
But you still want to put money into the police.
I think they need some money. We can't just have.
Well, I think everybody's.
I believe in
Okay.
defund the police, but to a certain degree. I don't think it should just go into no police. I think that's just a little bit cool.
Well, that's like the Green Party, so I mean nobody's getting that. That's not even Bernie would say no police, so we're fine on that. But
Hold on, I gotta ask. Global warming. What's your take on it?
I think it's a hoax. I think the globe has been warming up since like the Ice Age. Like the dinosaurs left because the globe was already heating up. Then we had the Ice Age. Like it's just like a natural cycle, and right now people are just trying to make money off of it.
You think this is just a hoax?
This is what I think. I think that China's hiding coal, and soon we're gonna have yes.
What is up with you Republicans in China?
Soon we're gonna
Focus on
have
our country.
yes,
right?
babe. But in order to focus on our country, we need to focus on the bigger picture, globalization. You know what I mean? Like
We should be worried about our backyard before our neighbor's yard.
exactly. So why are you worrying about giving other people money when I want the money? I want us to go for 5-star meals. I don't care about them eating McDonald's. Like they can eat that.
But if
You know what I
But if
mean?
everybody can't eat, what are we doing?
Depopulation, baby. It's for survival of the fittest.
Elation.
Yes, my love. Survival of the fittest. And we're the fittest. You get me?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't get you at all.
Listen, like, I feel like we're not on an even playing field. Like, you and I, yes. But I mean, humanity at large, like, some people are just not cut out for greatness. And that's just how it goes. And I feel like Republicans honor that. You know, it's like there's a system.
See, but
There's a caste system. I don't feel as though, like, why should we be, like, you know, paying more taxes for people that are working less than I am?
Because the rich
You know,
are
that doesn't
taking
make
everything.
sense.
The rich are getting taxed a small percentage compared
Maybe
to everybody else.
52% of my income is not small. That is more than half of my income.
Okay, but that's
I work
average
so
income.
hard.
But what about the
I work
billionaires? What
80
about the
hour
Jeff
weeks.
Bezos, the Mark Cubans? What about all those?
No. Listen, no. Those people that are working at Amazon making $12 an hour, like, listen, they could have done more with their lives. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. And I don't feel like I need to be paying for their kids to go to public school. Like, no, my kids need to go to private school.
I don't know, babe. I just feel like there's got to be a middle ground between
I
it.
was just going to say the same thing because I do love you and I do see a future with you. But we need to figure it out because we can't let politics get the best of us, you know, but at the same time, it's such an important part of.
Because I do love a lot of good policies that the Red does have.
Okay.
And I believe that you might have some of like my policies that
Yes.
really work for you too.
For sure. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Like the gays can get married. I don't care about that. As long as like the money's in my pocket, let the gays get married. You know what I mean?
Okay. So we can come to like a middle ground.
I think so. I think we can. I think we can figure it out. But, you know,
Maybe half on global warming, just like a little bit.
listen, when I get that money from my coal stocks, I ain't going to spend
Why
it
don't
on
you get solar?
Solar?
Yes.
So this was a complicated situation, and even though they managed to resolve it, the main point here is not the fact that one of them is a Republican and one of them is a Democrat. It's what they share in common. It's your values and your belief systems that have to match up in order for things to work. There are different kinds of values, relationship values, cultural values. Like one culture, like ours in the United States, focuses on individualism, or in other countries where they focus more on collectivism, which means it's more important what happens to the group than what happens to the individual. There are moral values like fairness and generosity, but we have different opinions about what that means. Then we have personal values, family values, and then social values that you want to take into consideration when you are talking to your partner. So first of all, you have to rate how important each value is to you on a scale of 1 to 10, for example. So when you are talking about values with your partner, you want to pick the value that's going to be most problematic and then rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. How important is that to you? How important is that value to who you are as a person, important to your character, your personality? And then, is it a 10? Or is it a 5 or is it a 1? And then have your partner rate that on a scale of importance. If they're both a 10, that means it's something that has to be discussed. That could be a deal breaker for both of you. But if one of you puts it on a scale of a 1 and the other a 10, that's an area where you can compromise. So for example, let's talk about global warming. Maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 2 for me. So if someone is very passionate about it, it's okay and easy for me to go along with that idea potentially because it's not as important to me. But you have to make that decision between the two of you. Because at the core, it's not really about whether you're Republican or Democrat. Whether or not you can agree on the most important issues that are in alignment with your personal values and your personal beliefs. And the truth is, it doesn't matter if opposites attract. You know, he likes rock and roll and you like country music. Really, the opposite piece has nothing to do with that. You must be in alignment, typically, when it comes to your values and your beliefs. For example, if affordable childcare is a 10 for you and it's a 2 for your partner, then that's an area where you can probably compromise. Mind you, the two of you might not have any children at all at this moment, but it's something to think about and plan for and have a conversation about before you make an even more serious commitment. On the other hand, if you're a 10 when it comes to the Second Amendment, which is about firearms, and your partner is a 10 as well, one of you believes in firearms and one of you doesn't, this is going to be a point of contention and has to be a conversation. So what does that look like? It looks like not pointing fingers about who is right or wrong, but asking the other person, why do you believe this? What is the background that makes you believe this way? Tell me the story about why you believe this. And then together, look at the facts. Look at the facts, do the research, get all of the information around an issue, because a lot of the time we have these strong beliefs and values that are based on what our parents believe, not what is the truth, not about what's currently happening in the environment, but about a historical truth. find out what's happening about that particular belief or value that you are holding on to so strongly, and see if the two of you can come together and compromise instead of having that issue being a deal breaker in your relationship. And if it is, at least you know now that this value is so important to you that you can't be with this other person if they don't believe the same thing. If you love this person, be open enough to finding out if you're fighting for something you truly believe in. And if you can't compromise, find out now before things get more serious. Something I want to bring up is this may be an even bigger issue than it was before, maybe 20 or 30 years ago, because the candidates all looked alike, but now the candidates don't look alike, right? And then someone might take things a little bit more personally. So for example, if somebody says, oh, I hated Barack Obama, then I'm not thinking of it as just, I just didn't like his political ideology. I might be thinking, wow, you don't like black people and I'm black, so maybe you don't like me. So I want you to take that into consideration. Are we talking about the person's political beliefs of a candidate, for example, or are we talking about race, sex, what they believe in that is on a more personal level than just ideology? Please let me know what other scenarios you would like to see with the actors. This was just a role play and an improv, and I think they did an amazing job. Please like and subscribe for more. My goal is to help you with your relationship so that you can have open conversations and have the love that you desire and deserve. This is Angelina Soul.